Okay, um, 2025. I didn't think I'd be making this video like 4 days ago, but some things have changed and I want to make this video now. So here we are in the new year of 2025. A new year, new me. Everyone says that every single year, and I think that's a thing that people might resonate with or understand, because I'm sure all of you have had tons of times where you're like, it's a new year and you're ready to set goals for yourself and kind of have the phrase new year, new me, which I think everyone does. I do it every year. But this year, I'm not joking. I feel like a lot of people say things for new year, new me, and a lot of the time those things don't happen. But I'm serious. And one of the main things I'm gonna be focusing on this year for myself is letting go. And when I say letting go, I'm talking more so about things that caused me stress from last year, or things that I don't want to keep a hold of this year going into 2025. And mainly that would be caring what other people think about me and letting people get in the way of my personal goals. So this year, like I said, I'm going to be letting go. I don't want to feel judged this year. I want to find myself. I want to be the best version of me I can be, and the best way I can be the best version of me is to surround myself with people that bring me joy. I don't want to care about what people say about me or care what people may think, because that's something I struggle with personally, and I'm sure a lot of you guys struggle with, which is, having people talk about you, worrying about what people might think about you. Like, maybe you're super excited about something, but you're scared to express your excitement because you're scared of what they'll think, or whatever that may be. You don't want to let people stand in the way of that, whatever your goals may be for this year, and that's something that I want to focus on. As well as mental health. I want to focus on not sleeping as much. Like, I love sleeping, okay? I'm a nap person. I love napping. Napping is like my favorite thing to do. But over the last semester and my last semester, I started to realize that my napping started to become more and more, and that when I would nap, I wouldn't want to get up, or I would just come nap for the sake of napping and just sleeping because I didn't want to do anything else. And obviously that's something I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced, that state of depression. Napping used to bring me joy. It just started to become that escape from kind of like reality or whatever is around me. I had no motivation to get up, leave my res building to go to the calf. That's very important, because especially as an athlete, you need to eat in order to refuel and grow muscles and like become a stronger athlete. And if you're not, then it's not helping you. Same as sleeping, right? Because since I'd be sleeping all the time, I was having a hard time falling asleep at night, which would also mess up all of that, which is unfortunate. I just didn't feel like doing anything other than staying in my room, in my little hermit of a room, becoming like a hermit and just staying all by myself. And it was like a mental thing. And now the new year, I don't want to have to fall back into that hole again. Mental health isn't, I don't know how to say this. From personal experience, it doesn't go away. It goes away for a bit, but then sometimes it comes back. Kind of like if you were to have a cavity, right? If you take care of the cavity, it will go away. But if you don't keep taking care of it, it will come back. And I think that's the main thing with mental health. If you're not taking care of yourself enough, it can come back. And we're all human, and that's perfectly normal. I promise you, someone out there cares. Someone out there cares about you, even if you don't think they do. They do. So like I said, I want to find myself and really dig deep into myself and not have to fall back into that. And so that's something I want to focus on this year and semester. Which comes back to another thing I want to talk about, which is doom scrolling, okay? I'm sure a lot of you have heard that term, doom scrolling, and one of the things I want to work on this year is being on my phone way less and not wasting time doom scrolling. Doom scrolling, if some of you don't know what it is, it's basically where you're on your phone and you just keep endlessly scrolling through either TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You're just scrolling, and it never ends. and you're wasting hours upon hours of your day just scrolling, mindless scrolling, and half the time you don't even remember half the stuff you saw. My boyfriend actually mentioned this a while ago, and it got me thinking about doom scrolling and stuff. And he said that some people, like, I think within their lifetime, spend like days of their lifespan just doom scrolling, and at the end of the day, it's not doing anything for you. So I want to focus on not doom scrolling and doing something else with my time, whether that be sitting down and just talking, expressing how I'm feeling, like I'm doing right now. It's kind of like my form of therapy, I guess. I find that I yap a lot. I'm a yapper. I used to stream. I still sometimes stream. I just don't have as much time anymore. But like, I figured, why not channel that energy of myself and just sit down in front of a camera and just yap, just say everything, just let it all out. Like, why not? That way I get best of both worlds. I get to sit down, yap, kind of like a therapy, and something I enjoy, and then I get to edit a video and then put it out onto YouTube, onto my YouTube channel, which is something I want to do this year as well, which I'll touch base on more near the end of the video. Another thing I want to focus in 2025 is on consistency. When you hear the word consistency, a lot of people, I'm sure, think like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in the gym like 4 times a day, every day of the week, or I'm going to eat healthier, blah, 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 blah. And that's true, that is what consistency is, but for me, consistency is a bit different, if that makes sense. For me, consistency is still kind of like that, but it's not gonna be as intense, but still intense, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that right to you. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's just kind of the gist of it. For instance, consistency for me this year is going to be soccer. That's going to be one of my main priorities this year, because this coming season we're going to have a lot of players, and my goal, a personal goal for me, is to start or get lots of playing time this new season, which I really want, as it's most likely going to be my last year and I want to go out with a bang. And in order to do that, I need to put in the work and stay consistent. So when my coach gives me a program over the summer, a running program for instance, and I need to run all the days that he gives us, or I need to go to the gym every day he gives us, or do whatever he says that I need to do, so I can be ready and be one of those starting 11 players for this coming season in September. I've already kind of started on my consistency for the year, and that is with juggling a soccer ball. If some of you guys don't know the term juggling, some people might think like, like throwing balls as if you're like a clown or something. Juggling in terms of soccer is juggling like the ball with your feet or any part of your body besides your hands. Like, you're keeping the ball up without it letting touch the ground, and that's what juggling is. And personally, I'm not the best at juggling. I find it easier to juggle with my thighs, and I personally need to get better at juggling. And one of my goals for this year is I started 7 days ago already, and it is to juggle for 100 days. 100 juggles is kind of the goal I'm working towards, and it's where I juggle every day, and by day 100 I hope to be able to reach 100 juggles. I'm only 7 days in, and I've already hit my best personal record for juggling on my thighs only, and I'm already at 45 juggles, which I'm super proud of. And if I keep doing my juggling throughout the summer and every day and keep working towards that goal, I'm gonna get to 100 in no time, and I'm also going to be putting in the work that I need to be where I want to be come September. So that's one of the things for consistency I want to focus on this year, as well as eating healthy. But a lot of people say, I want to eat healthy every year, and sometimes I think that's too broad to say. I think you need to take that and take something smaller in that, because sometimes if you have a big goal, like I'm gonna eat healthy this year, or I'm gonna work out every single day of the week, I think sometimes it can be really overwhelming and challenging. So maybe, for me anyways, it might work for you too, but I am going to be focusing on eating healthy, yes, but maybe I'm gonna focus on, when it comes to eating healthy, I'm gonna try not to eat out fast food for every 2 weeks or something. It's more easier to focus on, and it's not too overwhelming where it's like, oh my gosh, I go out with my friends and I can't have a burger and fries, right? It's kind of more like, okay, this is my one day of the week I get to go have fast food type thing. And I think that's something that I want to focus on which is, like I said, the big goal within the smaller goal, which I think is less overwhelming for me. Same as with the juggling, obviously. Like, juggling's hard. It's hard to sit there and try to get it done. But if you just set yourself a goal, okay, my goal is to juggle 15-20 minutes a day, every day, it gets easier. Anyways, another small goal I want to work on as well is just being more, I don't know how to say, intellectually smart. I don't know, just like sharpening my brain by like reading books, for instance. I love reading. It's just sometimes it's hard for me to like stay in that state of mind, especially with my Tourette's. Sometimes I find it hard to read a book and focus for so long and not tick. So sometimes I find it helpful to listen to an audiobook, so that way if I do tick, I can continue following along and not be frustrated about losing my spot. Goal for this year is to read 6 books. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. Some people's goals are 50, some people's goals are 20, which is good for them. I'm glad they love reading that much. It's gonna be hard for me knowing that I don't have them shine. If I read more, that's great. Oh shoot, my water just fell. Guys, I do have water here. It says you are doing great, which is true. You're doing great. It's just 7 days in 2025. I've already gone through a bit emotionally already this year, but we're doing good and we're all here. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't fall again. Like I was saying about reading, yeah. And then another thing I want to do is try and listen to more educational podcasts. I've been listening to a bit of Emma Chamberlain, and I do really enjoy her videos. I don't know, it's just like something about the way she talks. Like, it kind of inspires me to try and be like that and give my own thoughts and wisdom. Like, you know, I think that was maybe one of the reasons why I wanted to sit down and do one of these type of videos. Putting people out and giving them advice and talking about my personal experiences, sometimes I feel like whether or not it helps someone or not, like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like at least maybe I'm giving back some way or somehow to people. And maybe they enjoy my yapping, I don't know. Maybe it's something they'll just put on in the shower, and just knowing that maybe in some way, maybe I'm helping someone makes me feel good. I want to talk about goal setting, okay? Goal setting is a very important thing. Like, we did talk about like the goals you want to set for yourself in 2025. Like I said, I'm reading 6 books, listening to more educational podcasts, eating healthier, which, like we said, we covered like taking the big goal into something small, like maybe only eating fast food once in 2 weeks or something, or maybe twice in 2 weeks, right? So, but I need to discuss one of the psychological things about that, and that's the way you word it to yourself. If you're wanting to set a goal about, I don't know, eating healthier, right, or going to the gym constantly, like 3 times a week or something, your wording matters. If you were to say, oh yeah, this year I'm planning on going to the gym 3 times a week, or one of my goals is I'm hoping to go to the gym, that's psychologically not helping your brain. It's telling your brain that you don't have to do those things because you're saying I'm hoping to. You need to be saying, I will do this, I will do this, I will go to the gym 3 times a week, I will read 6 books, I will juggle every single day, I will. Because saying I will do something is psychologically tricking your brain into thinking that you have to do those things. And saying I hope to is telling your brain that you don't actually have to do those things, and thinking, oh, well, it's okay, I didn't end up doing that goal I set. If you want to actually get your goals done for the year, you need to say you will do these things, because otherwise your brain won't think you're being serious, if that makes sense. As a recap, the things I want to focus on this year is letting go of things that were causing me distress from the year before, because it's a new year, new me, and I don't want those things holding me back. I want to let go and not worry about what people think about me. I want to be myself, my true self, and I don't want to be scared to express things that I enjoy to people anymore. I want to find myself, which the best way to find myself is to doing everything I want to do. Like I said, like the juggling, I want to be a starter for this coming soccer season. If I want to, I got to put in the work, and that's the only way I'm going to get there. You're not going to get there by not doing the work. It's just not going to happen. So if you want to happen, you need to put in the work. And then doom scrolling, like I said, I don't want to doom scroll at all. I want to do other things that I could do besides doom scrolling. Like I said, filming, reading, maybe getting back into art. I used to do art. I love art. So painting, playing with a soccer ball, juggling, going for a walk. Those are some cliche things bringing about going for a walk, but I did just watch an Emma Chamberlain video, and she was talking about things you could do, and you can just make a list of things that you might do instead. Like she said, oh, like if you like fashion, like try on different clothing combinations in your closet for different outfits. That was like one of the things she said. Or water painting, because water painting, personally I want to get more into water painting because I'm bad at painting in general, but water painting, like there's something about water painting that just makes it more enjoyable, and like with the water and the paint, like it kind of like mixes, and like it doesn't look ugly usually. Like it's hard to make a water painting ugly. Like usually it looks pretty nice no matter what you do. At the end of the day, it's about what you enjoy. So like just finding those little things that you enjoy. Like if you enjoy gaming, then game, you know? Like find those things that you enjoy instead of sitting there doom scrolling all day. Yeah, and then my juggling. I said I'm gonna work on juggling, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I plan on doing. Anyways, so like I was saying in this video, I did touch on a bit of like podcasty type videos. So what I mean by that is I am hoping to, like I said, do more filming like this throughout the year. And I already have a few ideas for podcast type videos, or more video ideas like this, where I would just sit here, talk kind of as if I was doing a podcast. And I did think about starting a podcast last year in the summer, but it didn't end up happening because I was pretty busy and I didn't have my mindset to it. But this is something I have my mindset to now, and that I'm actually really excited to do, and that's why I sat down today and was like, I have free time, I'm recording this video, I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna post it. I like putting myself out there, so why not make a podcast? So I don't know how often the podcast episodes are gonna be, obviously, because I'm still in school in the semester, but when I'm having a rough time, if I want to sit down and just talk and vent about something other than doom scrolling, or if I had a rough day and I just want to sit down, chill, drink my whatever I'm drinking, water, tea, snacking, talking, like, you know. Obviously it's a little bit different than Twitch streaming for me, because Twitch streaming I have chat to interact with, and this I don't, but I guess at the same time I can just kind of ramble however I want, and it's pretty good. So yeah, but anyways, here's to 2025. New year, new me, and new opportunities, and new friendships, and new everything. Just new everything. And that's something I'm super excited for. So thank you for watching this video. Of course, if you enjoyed this new podcasty type video, please comment down below, leave a thumbs up. I'm still debating on whether or not I should start a new channel to post these type of videos on or not, but for now, I'm just gonna keep posting them on my main YouTube channel. Yeah, so I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for listening to my goals. I hope this video helped you come up with some ideas of what you want to focus on for this coming year, and the goals, and hopefully some of my advice, and I hope I helped you out. And if not, that's totally okay. It's not for everyone, but I'm hoping that this video did find you well. Anyways, I don't know what to call you guys now. I was gonna say bye chat, but I realized we're not really chat anymore. Maybe I'll just say bye chat. I don't mind saying bye chat. I feel like bye chat's nice, you know? Okay, well, I'm gonna say it. Bye chat, thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a good new year, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh my god, that eats. Oh my god, that eats. That eats, bro. Oh my god, wait, it's recording.